and welcome to today's audio talks and your dose of positivity. Please like and share me out. Hi, everyone. Welcome to today's audio talks. Today, we're going to be talking about fix it if it's not working. Let me look and see who's in the chat. Welcome in. Hi, Lynn's Life Lessons. Hi, Wanda, Budgets and Beyond. Hey, Nancy. Hi, Tamika. How are you guys doing? Happy Wednesday, hump day. Just going to give you some motivation. And y'all know before I get started, I got to start with the channel song. Welcome in, everybody. Please like and share it out.
Be encouraged, be inspired, be yourself, you will survive. Just know it, just breathe it, and be it, and live your best life.
Yes, so welcome to today's audio talks. Today we're going to be talking about fix it if it's not working. Now, we know that there are so many things in our life that we just accept, right? We just accept it just because we think maybe that's all we can get. We think that's all that we deserve. Or maybe we just get comfortable. We get lazy. We've been procrastinating too long. There's always something, there's a reason behind everything. But the thing is that are you wise enough to see when something is not working? And that can stem into anything in your life. It can be relationship, it can be your health, it can be your finances, it can be doing something that you've always wanted to do and it's not working. Even friendships, even certain things that, it's just not right. Things aren't panning out. The question is, are you willing to accept it and see it for what it is? See, most of the time when we see something, we know it's not right, but it takes a lot of wisdom. It takes a lot of courage to step into something and say, this is not working for me. It's not that you're a failure. That shows that you really love yourself. You know your worth. See, we have to understand how powerful that is. When you know who you are and you know where you're going and you know who you belong to, there is nothing that should be able to stop you from going to your next level in your life. But like I said earlier, everything in our life is up to us. Whether you want to change, whether you don't, everything in life is about decisions. That's the reason why we have to make good decisions. And when you see something in your life that you don't like, when you see something you know you don't like it, you know it's not right, but what are you willing to do in order to get your life to shift and change? What are you willing to do? What are you willing to sacrifice? See, we always sacrifice something. You sacrifice your time. You sacrifice your energy. You sacrifice your finances. Just know that it's worth it. Anything in the long run that you want to do, anything that you want to be, you have to believe it first of all. Then you have to claim it. Then you have to put it into action. See, life is about the action word. We can always verbalize and say everything out of our mouth, just like we're about to start a new year and we're saying things, oh, the next year is going to change and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. But what is words without action. See, motivators, I have to talk to you with some real talk. We can't just be ones that say we're going to do things year after year. I'm going to try something new. I'm going to lose this weight. I'm going to eat food that's healthy and good for me. I'm going to go out there and do what is my thing. I'm going to shine my light. I'm going to illuminate. I'm going to radiate. I'm going to be positive. I'm going to find a positive circle of people. See, everything in our life, any change that you want to make in your life, you can make it. But it's up to us to decide to shift it. It's up to us to decide that that's what we want to do. That's where we want to go. These are the people that are my people. See, we get lazy sometimes. We get lazy and we get comfortable in doing what we've always been doing. Yeah, you may be busy working, you may be busy taking care of children, or you may be busy working on a project or something else. But sometimes we're so busy going and doing things, but that does not mean we're focused on the right thing. See, we can be busy and be occupied in foolishness. We can be busy and occupied in laziness. We can be busy and occupied in things that's not right for us, the things that are bringing us down. We're helping everybody but ourselves. See, a part of self love is recognizing that I'm not loving myself enough. I'm not respecting myself enough. I'm not doing what I need to do for me. I'm not taking care of my health, my body, my finances. I'm not doing anything to relax. I'm not doing any self care. All of that is a part of us. All of those pieces. See, before you can go and pour some love into somebody else, you got to start at number one. And you got to look inside of yourself, look at yourself in the mirror, and be honest. What do I need to change? What do I need to do for me? What do I need to fix? And then you get busy in the action, you get busy in the doing. See, nothing in our life is going to shift and change if we don't fix it. See, every single one of us has the opportunity to fix anything that we don't like. You see that's awareness, and that's a lot of power. You have a lot of power, and you are powerful to make a change in your life if you really want to. That's the whole thing. If you're comfortable and you're happy where you are, then be comfortable where you are and stay there. But a person who wants a change, a person who is willing to be honest with themselves, a person who is going to go out there and make it happen and not just talk about it. This is the person that I'm directing my message to right now. The one that wants to do something, the one that wants to shift their finances, they want to shift their health, they want to shift to love, they want to get better friendships. See, I'm talking to you all. Anybody who wants to do something in their life, they have a goal, they got a vision, they have something that is given to them. See, I'm talking to you. If something in your life right now that you don't like, are you willing to do what it takes to shift your life? See, you have to be willing. It's in being willing and then accepting it and then moving forward in the action. Everything is a choice in our life. We can choose to be miserable. You can choose to be happy. You can choose to have a positive attitude. You can choose to have a negative attitude. You can choose to complain, or you can choose to enlighten. You can choose to heal. You can choose to forgive. You can choose to be joyful. You can choose to have peace as your portion. See, a lot of times we don't think that we have the options, but you have to ask for what you want. You have to communicate what you want. You have to draw the right people. You have to set boundaries with people and let them know what you accept and what you don't. See, if you don't verbalize and speak what you want, you're confusing other people because you're saying this is what you want, And then by your actions, you're still doing the same old the same old foolishness that you did in the past. See, but every day is a new opportunity. Every day that you wake up and you are alive, you have the right to change your mind. Every day you're alive, you have the right to say, what I was doing yesterday, it does not work for me today. See, that's a person who's willing to fix what is not working. You have to be willing to fix it. Your mama, daddy, cousin, friend, coworker, anything that you don't like in your life, you have to do what it takes in order to get what you want. See, it's your life. You can be miserable, you can be happy, you can be at peace, or you can be full of agony and pain. You can be a gossiper or you can be an encourager. See, anything in your life you can shift. Just because you may be at a point in your life where you may not be where you want to be, it does not mean that you can't make simple changes. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Don't overwhelm yourself. You can't change 50 things overnight, but work on one thing and say, this is one thing I'm going to work on. Maybe it's a health thing. Maybe you want to start drinking more water. Maybe you want to start getting some exercise. Maybe you want to get your credit score back on track. Maybe you want to have healthier relationships. Maybe you're willing to open your heart again. Maybe you were broken, but now you're whole and you're willing to open up your heart and seek the love that you deserve. See, everything is a choice. Anything that you want in your life, you can shift it. You can fix it, but you have to put it out there and you have to be willing to make the changes in order to get what you want. Yes, amen. Yes, each person has to do the work to fix it. Exactly. Each person, see, it's a one person thing at a time. I can't do anything for you. You can't do anything for me. All I can do as a motivator on this channel is motivate you and encourage you to do better, to love yourself more, to give you the wisdom, to give you a pat on the back, to tell you to heal, to tell you to forgive, to tell you to love yourself more. No matter how much you love yourself, we can always work on loving ourselves more. We can always work on making changes. We can always be willing to open up our heart and to change things that are not good habits. You don't have to be angry. You don't have to be bitter. You don't have to be nasty. You can forgive. You can heal. You can love others. You can love yourself. You can make wiser decisions. You can plan. You can save. You can travel. You can seek new opportunities. You can find meaningful and healthy relationships. You can have open and honest communication with people. You can set boundaries with other people so that they know where they stand with you. See, if you aren't willing to put boundaries out there, people are always going to treat you in an inferior way because they don't know what is your standard. Where are they going? What are they doing? So trust me, if you don't take your power back, people are going to take the power from you and make you be just like a puppet. Pull this string and they'll do this. Pull this string and they'll do that. You got to have a backbone and stand up for yourself and say, no, 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 and mean it. And when you say no, it's a full sentence. You don't have to explain anything to anybody. This is what I'm doing, period. This is what I'm doing. And you don't have to explain it. You don't have to tell other people what you're doing. You don't have to say where you're going. No, that's privileged information. Walk in silence. See, if people don't know what you're doing, they can't disrupt you so that from your progress, from your changes. See, when you tell certain people things, you ever notice how they are going to drag you down? Drag you down just like that crabs in a barrel. They will drag you down if you let them, if you allow them. See, the whole thing about it is that you have to take charge of your life. You have to take control of your life. You have to take control. If you don't like something, then change it. If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like something, fix it. See, I'm sick and tired of hearing about people who want to have changes. They're jealous of other people, they're envious. And how come they have this? But what are you willing to do in order to get what that other person has? Have you made your plan? Have you saved your money? Have you made changes? Have you talked to the right people? Have you sought opportunities? Are you waking up in the morning? Are you getting your exercise? Are you eating healthy food? See, all of those. See, you don't know what people are doing in the background. See, the natural tendency of human beings is to look at another person and judge them or be envious of what somebody else has. How about we fix the life that we have so that we can prosper and go to our highest enlightenment? You can achieve whatever goal, whatever success you want in life. There's nothing that you can't do and there's nothing that you can't be. Absolutely nothing. See, we are the only ones that limit ourselves. You have to make yourself unlimited. And it starts right in your mind. Every day, you have to convince yourself I'm unlimited. I have unlimited potential. I have an unlimited strength. I have unlimited courage. My heart can heal. I'm capable and I'm worthy. And not only that, you are deserving. See, we have to fix whatever is not in place. Just like when you go to a chiropractor and something is out of alignment. Anything in your life that is not in alignment with what you want to do and where you want to go, and align it properly. Fix it. Make the changes. Shift to the direction you need to do. Say no or say yes to whatever it is that you need to do. See, most of the time we know exactly what we need to do in order for our life to change, but we're not willing to do what it takes. Boom, that right there. Boom. That's the explosion. That's the fire right there. That's the nugget. You have to be willing to do what it takes. Yes, what I have realized is anything worth having, you have to put in the time and effort into it. It's worth it. Exactly. And that comes with relationships. You can't just have want people to be your friend. You can't just want somebody to love you. You have to be willing. Are you a good friend? Are you a good person to be in a relationship with? So you have to ask ourselves those probing questions. And I know that it's not easy to receive that, to be transparent with ourselves, that maybe sometimes we're not doing what we need to do and you're falling back. But get back on the horse. See, anybody who is worth it in your life, you are willing to do what it takes to change, to do what you need to do to spend quality time. There's some things that money can't buy. Money can't buy time. Money can't buy memories. Make sure you're taking your time with the people that you really love. You can't get back time. You can't get back moments in your life. You can't. It's impossible. See, if something isn't right in your life, fix it. Be willing to change. Be willing. Be honest. And now get your action plan together. See, you got to write it down. You have to read it. You have to speak it over your life. And every day, if you fall off the horse, you get back up and you encourage yourself and say, I tried it yesterday and it didn't work. or I fell back, or I didn't do what I need to. But today is a new day and I forgive myself. See, all of this about fixing problems in your life or things that you don't like, it's all about healing and forgiveness. Anything that you want in your life is about healing and forgiveness. And we have to give ourselves the permission to let that go. Don't beat yourself up for the past when you didn't have a certain awareness, when you didn't have a certain knowledge, when you didn't have the right support, when you didn't have the right finances. But today is a new day. And I claim that over your life, and I claim it over my life. In the past, where you did not have the knowledge, when you didn't have the awareness, when you did not have the wisdom, when you did not have the strength, when you did not have the courage, do not beat yourself up for who you were. But today, my motivators, today is a new day. Yes, it is. Today is a new day. And today, I give you the permission to thrive. I give you the permission to seek new opportunities. I give you the permission to forgive. I give you the permission to try. It's unlimited. So let's stop limiting ourselves. Whatever it is that you don't like in your life, remember it's your life. Whatever it is that you don't like in your life, be willing to change it or stop complaining about it. I don't want to hear about the complaints. Oh, I don't like this and I want to do that, but you're sitting down not doing what it takes in order to receive it. See, if you really want something, if you really want to do something, then do it. Stop talking about it. Stop telling other people and go out and make it happen and keep trying until you receive it. Because what you really want, what is really meant for you, is going to be there for you. And the ones that won't will fall off, and you don't need them anyway. Listen to me. We think we need certain people in our life. Remember, when you were born solo. Listen to this. When you were born solo. You came into this world by yourself. You came into this world by yourself. That means that you are strong enough within yourself to be able to receive and get anything. And I mean anything that you want, whether it's love, whether it's finances, whether it's a home, whether it's travel, anything that you want to do in your life, you can shift it. Even your health. See, we got to take care of ourselves. Remember, your body is your temple. It's a gift that we're given. So take care of you. And you got to know what that means. Your food, your rest, your emotional and mental well-being, your spiritual side, if that's your belief system. You got to take care of you. And the only one that knows how to take care of you is you. So put yourself back in the driver's seat of your life. Don't allow other people to drive or ride your life. Take your power back. See, a person who knows their worth, they're not going to let other people shift it. See, you got to know your direction. You got to know where you're going. And that's why I say all the time, keep reaffirming, keep convincing yourself. Keep reaffirming, keep convincing yourself of your worth. Yes, I know. I know there's times where you feel down, when something doesn't work out the way you want to, or when somebody stabs you in the back, or when somebody hurts you, or when people are gossiping about you. See, you can't stop that negativity. You can't stop that drama. You can't. You can't stop other people's drama. But one thing you can do, listen to me, to those in the back, those who are in the sound of my voice, it is not your responsibility to take on other people's drama. It is not your responsibility to fix other people's financial issues. It is not your responsibility to listen to other people's drama. Don't take other people's drama on to yourself and stress yourself out. Sometimes you got to let people fall. You got to let people go through certain things. It's not your responsibility to be a rescuer. You're not their savior. And that right there, that was hard for me. See, when you're kind and you have an honest heart and you're caring, you want to do things for people and you are trying to fix other people. But listen, you're trying to fix them, but you're not fixing yourself. You have not fixed your finances. You have not fixed your health. You have not fixed your home. You have not fixed your relationship with your kids. You have not fixed your relationship with your siblings, your parents. So, how are you out there trying to fix things for other people and you have not fixed your own business? Now, that's real talk right there. That's some real talk right there. You are trying to fix other people's problems and situations, and you have not put any time into fixing your own business. See, I say it all the time. We have to learn to mind our business. And it's not in the rude way where we're talking about other people. I'm talking about you, your business, your own, my own business. We got to try to fix that and heal it and shift it and make it work right for us. There's nothing wrong with helping somebody else out when you can, but don't let it be a sacrifice to your emotional, mental, spiritual, physical health. Don't let your own self suffer in in the process of helping somebody else. See, that's not helping. Sometimes we think we're helping somebody else and you're not helping them. You're not helping them. You think you're helping them. See, a lot of times we enable other people. We enable them. You're just making them be stuck. You have to let people be independent. You got to let people make their own decisions, even when you don't agree with it. And that was so hard for me to accept and receive that about myself. It's a control thing. Most of the time, we want to control the way other people talk and what other people do, especially when it's not in line with what we think and in line with our values. But we have to let other people make their own decisions. You got to let other people fall sometimes because you can't get to where you're going when you got all of this on your back. You can't carry the burdens of other people. That's not your job. That's not your job. You can be kind to other people. You can listen to some people, and I say some, and I mean some. But you got to think about yourself. You got to think about where you're going. You got to think about what you want to do. And a lot of times, fixing our lives means that we have to cut off people. See, that's healthy. You got to make sure people are communicating with you and respecting you. And this is another big one with me. Let people respect your time. Don't sit around waiting for people to call you, waiting for people to support you, waiting for people to say, hey, let's do this. If you're the only one in a relationship saying things and we should do this, that's one-sided. That's not a friendship. That's not what love looks like. That's unhealthy. That's unhealthy. And at a certain period of time, it's going to drag you down. It's going to drain you. It's going to stress you out. Don't let other people stress you out. Sometimes you got to cut the cord so that you can fly. Woo! Now that was some wisdom I just dropped on you. Sometimes you have to cut the cord, the umbilical cord, for certain people who are draining you so that you can take to flight. And I'm saying that from experience. We want to help other people, but they're keeping you stagnant. They're not trying anything. They don't want to try anything. They just want to sit around and gossip about people. They just want to say who's not doing things and who can't do things. Surround yourself with the people who are willing to support you and listen to you and tell you that you can do it. See, that's your circle. Those are your real people. Don't waste your energy and time on the ones that are draining you and make you just want to take a nap or take a pill because they stress you out. See, love is not painful. Love is not painful. Love doesn't hurt you. Love doesn't abandon you. Love supports. Love motivates. Love listens. But love also is going to encourage you to do what you need to do. So make sure you have some friendships and some people in your life that love you enough to tell you you need to get busy doing what you need to do. And if the only person in your life is me that says it, I'm saying it right now. Get busy in doing what you need to do, and not tomorrow, not in a year, not in a month, today. Make that phone call, make that business meeting. Get up and put on your sneakers and get to the gym. Go for a walk. Drink some water. Eat some healthy food. Work on your finances. And please, I say this almost every stream, please make sure that you have a will so that in the unlikelihood of your death, that people aren't fighting over you. Even a simple statement of, this is my last wishes. I want to be resuscitated. I don't want to be resuscitated. I want my money or my property to go to this person or that person. So that's real conversations and real talk for everybody. See, we have to know, we got to fix it. We can't just say, oh, this person never did it, or my mom didn't do that, and just sit back. See, if you don't shift the direction of your life, if you don't shift the direction of your life for a change that you are seeking, that's what you're always going to have. That's what you're always going to be. If you don't shift your life, if you don't shift your life, you're always going to have the same thing. You're always going to be surrounded by the same people. Got to cut that cord, and you got to take care of you. And you know what that means? Every person is different. Not everybody has the same circumstances. Not everybody wants the same things. But you have to know what you need. You have to know what you like. That means knowing yourself, knowing your boundaries, openly communicating, and forcing people to receive it. It doesn't matter if people like it, but this is how it's going to be. And that's it. There's no more. See, fix it. I did this to tell whoever needs to hear it. If you don't like something, fix it. If you don't like something, change it. If you don't like somebody sending you text messages or emailing you, block them. Be willing to do whatever you need to do to protect your peace, protect your finances, take care of your health. You are worthy. You are worth so much. Don't allow any negativity to drag you down. Don't let anybody's negative, anybody's drama, and this is for somebody. Just because you may not have the finances right now does not mean that's not going to shift, because I was there. Just because you don't have the means right now, it doesn't mean that you can't make it later. But it's all about what you're willing to do, what you're willing to shift, the conversations you're willing to have, what businesses you're willing to go after. See, nothing is going to fall into your lap. Nothing. You got to make the changes. You have to grind. You have to hustle. You got to do it for yourself. Believe in yourself and love yourself enough to know that you can make it. I made it, and I know that you can make it too. But be willing to believe in yourself, to forgive yourself, to heal, to try, to change. So whatever it is that you want to fix, you can do it. Fix it if it's not working. I am Marlene. I'm the content creator for Marlene Motivates. And on this channel, I talk about motivation, inspiration, positivity, story time. I thank you so much for joining me, whether live or in the replay. Please leave me a comment in the comment section below, and just know you can make it too. See you in the next one.
Forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? I forgive me, I love me. I've been blessed that I have made it through. I'm stronger and worthy. I am enough now. What about you? Ooh, hey, yeah.